All right, now we are here at the first Goodwill in Newark. We're gonna go in here and look around. Again, this is still part of the Licking Knox Goodwill industry, so I do have permission to film. So I'm gonna go let them know that I am here, and then we're gonna get looking around. Hi. Yes, it's filming. I just did the majority of the video, and I didn't have the record on. All right, we are starting out in the home goods department. There are two really long shelves that go along the back, and that's where they have the good stuff. They have good stuff through the whole store, but this is the stuff that I really like. I like the home goods stuff. So it starts here just decorative. All right, these cigar boxes here, it took me longer than I want to admit that to open. Finally got them open, and yes, they are empty. And I did look them up on eBay real quick, and they were selling for about $5 a piece. So I did decide to leave them for the next person who would appreciate it a lot more than me. Like, they're really pretty. I really love the design. But I know nothing about cigars and boxes, and so I figured somebody else would be a lot more excited than me. And here's a little office area with some photo books, some crafts, things of that nature. I'm messing with the glass right here. Random Anna and Elsa dolls here in the craft section. And then a whole bunch of sanitizer, and then that goes into some votives and little candle holders and things of that nature. And then we're going to jump the little aisle here and go into the mugs. It's one of my favorite places to look in this store. And here we are in the mugs. They always have things hidden because the shelves are really wide, and you do get to look down both sides, but there's always stuff hidden in the middle, so always check out the middle. I did actually find 2 mugs to sell. They're right there in the back. If you can see, there was no marks on the bottom, but I do believe they probably might be Otagiri. Looks like Otagiri, but you know, without the mark, I can really only say in style of. But they're very cute mugs, no chips or cracks or anything, so it was a definite pickup for me. Probably Avon bottle. A lot that I find and turn over today is Avon, so must have been a collection that came in. Look at the little hen on a nest, and she's so cute. I guess she's not on a nest, she's on a basket. She's obviously a hobbyist maid, but very, very cute. And this is the area too where they have a lot of the kitchen things. So like plate sets are there on the bottom normally. That ruby red pitcher was gorgeous. It had a big chunk out of the top of it. If it hadn't, it would have came home with me. It was so pretty. And I love that they put tape, especially on glass, on parts that are broken so people can see it and not get their finger cut. I really appreciate that they do that. Like, it stings. This back wall here is some of their clothing that is featured, and that just changes with season. And then this is the other side of that aisle that we just walked down. More blue and white. It's Avon. I really have nothing against Avon. It's just I love blue and white ceramics. Um, I always get pulled in, and then it ends up being Avon. I'm just like, ah, okay. Okay, so then this is what I went back and then started to come down the aisle again. Then I just did just the other. So then this is the hardware section. A lot of stuff that you can use in your house. This is a wall mount or a sit on TV stand. And I got that because we need to have some kind of a stand for my son's TV in his room. And I got all the way up to the register, and then I thought, let's look and see if it's there. And it was missing the feet, and they apologized. But I should have looked before I even got it off the shelf. But I was just so excited to see it that, you know. But I did leave it behind, and that's okay. You know, everything can't be fully checked because you don't really know what comes in it. So that's just the gamble of buying secondhand. It could even happen like that at yard sales. So, you know. Oh, blue glasses. That's what I want to talk about right there. Right there. I was already looking at them, but I just hadn't looked up with the camera. So what these are, I'll read it off here in a second. But look at the glasses. Aren't they so pretty? Besides the tape residue, I haven't cleaned them yet. But they are, let me get the light. Bormioli Rocco. Bormioli Rocco. And they have like an atomic star on them. And then the number 37. So there was 2 sets of 4, and I do believe they're $4.99 a piece. Sell prices on eBay vary so much. A lot of them are just selling 2. Some sold 4, some sold 7. So I think if I separated them to sets of 4, I probably could get anywhere between like 30 to 45. And that's being good, being nice. There was so many, the variance was just crazy. I don't know if I would sell them as a set of 8 or if I would just do a set of 4. I probably won't list these for a while, so comment down and let me know if you guys would, if you would ever be interested. Would you want 4 or would you want 8? Let me know. Those are some Libby tumblers, but they were just plain clear glass and looked relatively new. But it was neat to see them in a box. I hadn't really seen too many Libby glasses in a box. And then we're back over to where the votives and everything is. This is just the other side of it. So they usually do keep round about the same things, you know, on both sides. So on the other side, of course, we saw votives and candles, and on this side, the same thing. But I like how the simple thing of moving to the other side, you get a completely different perspective about what's on the shelf. I like that. And then this is the shelf behind me. I'm trying to kind of do both so I don't go down and come back. This is their vase aisle. I keep looking at this white vase. I looked at it a few weeks ago. It's still there. There's no breaks on it or anything. I keep looking at it, and I leave it every time, and I really, if I go back again and it's there, I may get it. I don't know. I don't really do much with flowers, so it's kind of silly that I want it, so. And this turns into a little bit of like figurines, decorative. That is Avon. Yeah, figurines, decorative, and then it turns into like dolls, and then a little bit more crafty stuff usually, and then it goes into toys. So we'll see that here in a second. We're popping back over that. There's Avon, meant to look like Wedgwood, but it's Avon. This is the other side of the. I'm just gonna let you look. Oh, I don't like that I filmed this way, going back and forth. I wish I would have just went down one aisle because it'd be easier on me to tell you guys. But, you know, this is how we grow and learn. So, in a couple videos, it may be better. Or maybe worse. I guess it depends on the day. We'll see. Always have to look at toys. I have a kid. Plus, toys usually sell pretty good for me. So, I would like, you know, I don't want to be just toys, but if toys makes the money, you know, I'll do some. This is their section of blankets and things, which is just right off to the side of the hard goods, right next to the baby clothes. I'm always looking for quilts. My friend always is looking for quilts, so I always try to look through. I have missed a couple, but I am on the lookout for them now, I promise. And here's some more bedspreads. None of those I would constitute as quilts that were handmade. Like, they were all machine made. And then it goes into the baby clothes and some purses back there. And then some kids. It's all right there in a section. That's the women's purse section. And then this is the women's clothes. Like I said, this store is huge. The door right there is below those two blue signs. Like, it is huge. The size of the store is just crazy. This is a train toy set that I was debating getting for my boy. Passed on it, but I debated. I looked at this jacket, and I think my mom had one of these when I was in high school. I graduated in 2000, so it would be in the 90s when I was in high school, and I think she had that jacket. I almost sent her a picture of it just to be like, hey, does this look familiar? She would have just laughed. These cards here, I think they're like brain questions or brain teasers or something like that. They're put together by grade or age of the child. And my older two kids had them when they were younger, and they used to do them on the road and stuff. And I've been on the lookout for them for my little guy to do, just to have some stuff to do here. But they were for like 12-year-olds, I think. So way too advanced. He's only 4. The ceramic vegetables on a string. They were nicely painted. I really thought about maybe getting them. I don't know why I left them, but would that be something you guys would be interested in with something like that? And then this is just some more there of this is just some more of the vase section. I really liked that vase. It was made in Portugal, I do believe it said. Yeah, Portugal. But it was really chippy. It had a lot of, around the ribbed sides, there's a lot of chipping. A lot of chipping on it. And then this is the very back wall behind the home goods. They have women's dresses there. And then it moves into the DVDs, books, and then like lamps and electronics area. And this is just another little area where they have those pallet boxes, like the lights and things that the other stores had. And then this is the middle section in the middle front of the store with their big furniture. always have a good selection. I tell you, like, if anybody is ever getting a first apartment, go to the Goodwill. Like, some stuff might have some dings on it and not be the most modern, but you can get stuff for a decent price, like, you know. And then this is another overview, scanning back towards the door. And this is up by the register. They always have this little area, an end cap here with themed, like, season holiday things. Little eagle. I was looking, I think, to see if it was Build-A-Bear or like a special brand. All right, we are now going to the last Newark Goodwill. I just left the first Newark Goodwill here. This is a store, again, that I'm very familiar with. I come here shopping quite a bit. They always have a lot of stuff. Every now and again, you'll find some treasures. I found a couple things too. Again, people inside are very nice. It's a very nice store. There's a lady walking out here. I don't know if she's coming to me or not. Nope. She's just walking. Okay. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, so I'll put the address. I put the address up at the beginning of this video. Like I said, they're very, very nice. It's a nice store. They always have a really good variety of things. So please, please, please come and see these guys. They are very nice. And I know I say that a lot, but they're nice. So the next Goodwill in Newark is the next video, but you will have to wait for that. And we will see you there. Bye.